NIO stock is up 3% in the last week. It's down 3% in the last month, but up over 54% in the last 3 months. So NIO stock is trending up. It's looking good right now, and it does look as if it's moving back up to test this key level of 771. And if NIO can break that key level, it does look as if it might get a strong run towards $16. So in this video, I'm going to conduct a price analysis for NIO stock, offer my thoughts and opinions on whether you should buy this stock. Let's take a look. Now, if you find value in my analysis of NIO stock today or other stocks on my channel, you might also find value in my email newsletter. If you subscribe, I'll share with you professional trading tips to help you make more profits trading stocks. Link down below, check it out. Starting on the monthly chart for NIO stock, we can see this EV company has been bearish for a number of years. Since the all-time high back here, about $66, it has been sold off, and most recently it found support at $3. And this level does look key for NIO. It does look as if since this point in April this year, it has started to move up now and is looking bullish. So you can see since that $3 point, there was a couple of months of selling pressure. It formed a higher base and then broke out during July 2025. Broke the trend line, another 2 bullish months after that break. And now in October, if I zoom in, we can see now October with a few days remaining. It does look as if now NIO is facing some selling pressure for the total month of October, but I think it's finding support here at this level of 630, and possibly in November it's going to move back up and challenge this key level of 771 once again. And if it can break that level, there's plenty of upside towards the target of $16. Over on the weekly chart for NIO stock, we can see over the long-term bear trend, there is a number of counter trends to the price action. So you can see here back in May 2023, it hit a low here, broke the trend line, counter trend back up to create this price peak of $16 in July 2023. So a key price level there. It was sold off immediately, it fell away, and then created this trough down here at $3.60. Once again, buyers came back in, seeing value at that price. It did push up for a few weeks before it faced selling pressure at around about $6. Fell away again, and we can see here once again it reached 360 support. Then it broke out again. There was a counter trend back up to 771, with this peak here being created in September 2024, so over a year ago now. Once again, true to the price action historically, it was sold off again, fell away, and now it's created this low of $3, which formed in April this year. Now, since April this year, so the last sort of 6 months, NIO has been bullish. It has been moving up, creating higher highs and higher lows, signifying it's in a medium-term uptrend. Now, the trend line you can see here was broken around about mid-July. It broke through, had a test of those new price levels, found support at 437 before moving up once again to create this peak here at 680. Once again, bit of selling pressure, higher base formed here at 560, and most recently, if I zoom in, we can see NIO has moved up to test this key level here. It tried to break through during September. There was some selling pressure. It did touch the line there in that week, bit of selling pressure. It reversed straight away about 3 weeks ago. It did break through temporarily, but couldn't really close convincingly above this key level, showing there is selling pressure at this level of 771. The week after was a red bar. There was selling pressure, very bearish that week. And then the week after that, 13th of October, there was more selling pressure. It did close slightly above the previous week there, and it does show the way the bar closed halfway up the total bar, there is some support here at this level of around $6.30. So that's positive for NIO, because you can see once price has broken out, you can see how it's moved up from $3. It's moved up to create this new peak. It's faced selling pressure, but each time it gets sold off, it doesn't move back down all the way. It forms a higher base, showing there's support at higher price levels. So using my trend tool here, you can see it moved up here, got sold off, found support at a higher base of 335. Peak at 520, higher base at 430. New peak here to 680. Selling pressure. Sellers couldn't get it past down 560. Most recently, it's created this peak, $8. So for a time, a few days, it was above that key level of 771, but it couldn't close above it. So the buyers are not committed just yet to getting the price for NIO above this key level over here, formed back in September 2024. The last few weeks, there has been some selling pressure. So here and here, it's fallen into about 630. But it does look as if, based on the low here, that 630 is offering some support for NIO. And the last 2 weeks, so last week and obviously this week hasn't finished yet, it does look as if I zoom in a bit so you can see clearly, there is support here. Last week was an inside bar, so we got some indecision between the buyers and the sellers. Who is committed to either going higher or coming back to test? This week now, it's looking indecisive once again with a few days remaining. So it's going to be interesting to see this week if the buyers are committed to going up, or the sellers are going to come back in and try and sell NIO off. We might get another inside bar, and it might just track, between maybe, let's say, 660 and the high it's made already this week of 720. It might just track here. It might track here for a few weeks. It's possible. It might consolidate before making that next move up. But overall, for confirmation that NIO is going to move up and start creating a long-term trend and give you confidence that NIO is moving up over the long term, we need to see the price break this key level here. This is a key level. I think a break above $8, $8.20, closing for the week above $8.20 would give you confidence that NIO is moving up for the long term. And the reason I say that, if I zoom out, you can see a number of times that as it's been sold off and found support, it has broken back up, creating a counter trend, only for it to find resistance, the selling being too strong, and then it falls away again. So right now we can see it did break the trend line there, faced selling pressure, got sold off. So since $3, it has moved up, very bullish over the medium term, but it's at a critical point right now. It's at this key level. If this level's too strong and it starts to get sold off, ultimately this will be a counter trend to the overall long-term bear trend. So you've got to be careful. Some people call it, a sucker's rally because price has moved up, but it's only short-lived before the selling pressure is too strong and price falls away. So if you're looking to get into NIO for the long term, on confirmation, and confirm NIO is developing into a long-term trend, I think price has got to get above this key level here. And as I say, a close for the week above, I'd say 8 to 8.20 would give you confidence the buyers are in control. They've outmuscled the sellers and they want to take this stock price higher. And as you can see, the next obvious level of price resistance is going to be $16. So if you to enter around about 8 to 8.20, you've got a potential 100% upside. Effectively, you can double your money between 8 and 16. So NIO is offering a great opportunity once it gives you that confirmation that it's ready to move up. Over on the daily chart for NIO stock, I just want to highlight how well NIO is trending over the medium term. We can see here since the trend line break, it's moving nicely. It's creating these higher highs and higher lows, showing there's a trend in place. And most recently, we can see it testing this key level up here before facing selling pressure. But look at this bar here on the 16th of October. It did get sold off, but big daily reversal bar as it hit 630. So this should give you confidence that there is support here around about $6.30. Now, since that time, we can see overall, NIO is moving up. It is moving up on the daily, showing there is high probability that it is going to come up and challenge this level once again. It might get rejected, it might get sold off once again, it might break through. But we can see overall, the way NIO is trending, it does look as if now it found support here and is going to have another go at this key level over the next couple of weeks. So watch this stock closely for this breakout. So where could you enter for NIO stock? I think for confirmation, you want to see it close for the week well above $8. So I've put here this line, it's around about $8.20. So if we see a weekly bar that closes at $8.20, that's a bullish sign. It's well above the level of resistance. And entering at $8.20 would give you potential 95% upside to $16. And you could put your stop loss at this previous trough here, about 630. We know there's support there. I think if it falls away and breaks this line here, it's going down. And that will confirm that this actually was a counter trend. But if it breaks through, the probability is it's not going to do that. It's going to keep going up because the buyers have proven they want to take the price higher when we see that close above 820. Now, for more confirmation, if you're really conservative, use the monthly chart. We can see NIO hitting $3 here back in April. There was 2 months down, really bullish bar in July, big breakout, broke the trend line, confirming the trend was changing. And then we had another 2 bullish months straight after that in August and September. So we can see 3 bullish months in a row for NIO, looking good. As expected, stocks don't go straight up, they have to have a breather. It does look as if October now is going to be an overall red bar for NIO stock as it finds support at higher levels. So for confirmation on the monthly, you can wait until you see that monthly bar, a green bar, close above this level of 771. And that probably is going to happen in November if this stock is bullish. So monthly close above this key level in November. Total for the month, you could then enter in December the 1st on confirmation. So a couple of options for NIO stock, but watch this stock closely right now. It's looking really good. It has been trending up over the last 6 months. It's at a key level now. It's make or break. Is it going to fall away or is it going to keep pushing up? If it does break out, there's a massive opportunity here for NIO stock. And of course, we're looking for the fundamentals to really come good this year. If management can deliver on that Q4 profitability, this stock is going to surge. New money is going to come in the moment this stock is looking like it's going to reach profitability. So watch it closely, watch for a technical confirmation, and then the price may well surge towards 16 once we see a positive earnings report. Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you waiting to enter on NIO, or are you in right now and you're building your position? Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.